Hi there, Zoe here from OneGlanceTrader.com and welcome back to the next edition of the Babypips Forex Education video series. So this is the third series in the elementary school in grade 1 of looking at support and resistance levels. So we've looked at support and resistance, we've looked at trend lines, and now in this video we're going to be talking about channels. So when you select the channel page, it talks about what channels are, how channels look, and how to draw channels, how to draw an up channel, down channel, and a sideways channel. So again, I've chosen a YouTube video that gives you the basic overview of channels, just giving it to you in a video format. So for those who like to watch rather than read from Babypips or any other resources that you're looking at for channels. So again, it's very high level, very clean, gives you a lot of chance to look into, and I really hope you like the video. So before we crack on with it, I just want to give you a quick reminder that the full video that I'm about to play and also the channel is in the description of this video. So I really hope you enjoy it and find it useful.
Hi, this is an ExacTrades.com video on chart patterns. We're going to be talking about channels and how to use them in trading. Channels basically on a trending stock or instrument where it travels between two parallel lines. It can give you higher probability and lower risk entries and exits while trading. Right now we're looking at a chart on Netflix, symbol NFLX. This is a daily chart. Let me go ahead and zoom out on this. We'll draw a couple trend lines so you can see this channel that it's been trading in for quite some time. Adjust this up here. You can see how far back it goes. So here we have a channel. Basically, it's been trending up for over a year in this basic channel here. And how you can use these channels effectively is by drawing these channels. You know the upper and lower range of the trend, and so you can enter your long positions down along this bottom trend line with your target being the upper trend line. Some people actually trade back and forth, longs down here and shorts up here, but the higher probability trades are trading with the trend, and so you would be looking for long entries anytime it approached this lower trend line here. And that could stay in effect until the trend is broken. You can see over a year here on Netflix that trend hasn't broken. And so by drawing these channel lines just gives you points of reference on where your higher probability entries will be on your trades. Let's look at another chart. This is a chart on CMG, Chipotle Mexican Grill. This is also a daily chart. Let's zoom out on this. You can see this is another stock that had a strong uptrend. We're going to draw a lower trend line here, and we'll draw an upper trend line. And you can see it's been trading in this channel. You can see it broke out one. I believe this was earnings related, where it broke out above here. But generally, in the strong uptrend, you focus on the longs, with your exit point being the upper trend line. And again, that remains into effect until that trend is broken. And right now, still over a year, just as in the Netflix one, this uptrend in this channel here has remained for quite some time. Let's look at another chart. So these channels can be drawn in all different time frames. The previous two charts, we are looking at daily charts. Now this is a chart on MON, a 3-minute chart. Let's go ahead and draw a trend line on this. You can see after the choppy action in the morning, it did establish a nice downtrend to where you can either enter on these points knowing that it's a downtrend, but there's not a lot of range here from 75.50 to 75.20, not a lot of profit potential. If you're already starting in this position short, it can just help you understand which way the trend's going and alert you if the trend begins to change. So it's an effective tool to use when figuring out where to put your trailing stop as well. If you were short in this trade, you could put your trailing stop above the upper trend line, knowing that as long as it's bouncing off this upper trend line, that trend is continuing. Let's look at one more chart. Okay, we're looking at a 1-minute chart this time on SanDisk, symbol SNDK. Let's go ahead and zoom out and put a trend line on this. Let me zoom back in here a little bit. So you can see we have a channel uptrend going on here on the 1-minute chart, where it tested a few times, but basically traveling back and forth between this channel. Let me go ahead and zoom in towards the end here. Here's a method that people use when trading the break of a trend line. A lot of times when these trend breaks, price moves roughly about the same width as the channel has been. So if I draw a line here to get the width of this channel, let me show you what I mean here. I'm going to duplicate this line and move it here to where it broke. So this width of the channel here carried over from the break would be your target on the break. Some people wait for a close of a candle when it breaks. Some people wait for it to come back and test, because this support line, once broken, will become resistance. So many times it comes back to test it. But look, you can see we have the width of the channel here. I carried that same width down here, and look at where the price ended up, right about where your target was. So that's another way you can use these channels to trade. You can either trade going with the trend from inside the channel, but also look for opportunities when that channel breaks. And again, your basic target could be the width of that channel, as I showed here. So let's do a quick review on channels. A channel is when a price is trending between two parallel lines. It can be used for trade entries as well as exits. Failure to reach the other side of the channel could indicate a trend reversal. And when the channel trend breaks, prices many times travel the width of that channel.
And there you have it. I really hope you found that useful. I'd be very grateful if you could like, share and comment on this video, and also take the time out just to subscribe to my channel. I really want to try get these educational videos out there to as many traders as possible, and really show them the way that they can learn to better themselves in Forex trading and also become a more consistent and profitable trader. And I shall see you on the next video.